At NBA season, ready to officiate his 137th career playoff game. He'll put it in the air. Kevin Scott, Curtis Blair joined him on the floor, the three-man officiating crew. JB DeRosa, and we are ready to tip it up tonight. Final game of the night on this Saturday night as play has resumed in the NBA bubble. Hassan Whiteside, JaVale McGee will.
When you're 8 inches shorter than both players, throwing it up and getting out of the way.
And this time it goes. They do have Jusuf Nurkic, who has just been outstanding, coming off a double-double in Game 4. And right away, big-to-big passing. Whiteside for the next series, either against Houston or Oklahoma City, who you know will have a Game 6, potentially.
Leadership of LeBron. And no, he hasn't gone dark zero on his social media, but he was saying that it still changes his middle of the night. He needs to take at least 22 shots, 25 shots, like he used to 10 years ago when he averaged 28 points.
Nice, 28 a game, 20 shots a game. I mean, that's the kind of Melo that might show up today. I don't know if he can log those minutes. As 8 dish right here by LeBron.
I mean, the best part of his game. Well, you can't choose the best part of his game. One of the best parts.
4 in the game. He made 6 threes. And Charles Barkley broke out the brooms after that. He was a big blowouts as well. Game 4, at one point, the Lakers had a 38-point lead. And
we need to give Coach Terry Stotts some credit because every year, to me, he gets the most out of this team.
They were in the 9 spot when they arrived here to the bubble. They were a couple of games back to get into the playoffs. They won that very impressive play-in game against Memphis to earn a trip into the playoffs. A team that went to the Western Conference Finals a year ago as AD comes up short. Here's Gary Trent Jr. getting the start. Caldwell Pope skips it across to Anthony Davis for 3. He's got it. Smooth stroke for a bit.
D has been doing his thing, and here's Whiteside injury, probably a knee to that thigh area. Wow, he does a great job of stealing the tenets of defense.
Could be last men standing for the Blazers by the time this one. There's Zach Collins, who that was one of the big blows early. Damian Lillard is out with a right knee injury. He is no longer with the team here in the bubble. He has left, gone back to his home. Collins' injury was the early big blow.
The fracture in his back has not said it one time to the media. That's hard.
Yeah, with that, a fractured back. He's been playing through the seeding games, the play-in game, and then here in the playoffs. Oh, met at the rim by Nurkic. McGee denied, and Nurkic will run the break. And how about Nurkic all the way? Can't fry, running well, able to pick up his minutes after that gruesome injury. LeBron goes right down the lane. This home.
Tell you what, JaVale McGee might want to try out for my Detroit Lions with that offensive line.
15-0 at one point, and it was 24-8. And the Blazers have come out with a good start here today and playing with a lot of energy.
Look at Nurkic on the defensive end. Go up and get it at the top of the rim. And look at this. Great block right there. Seal it off. Touchdown. LeBron.
As usual in these playoffs, averaging over 25 a game. He's over 10 rebounds and 10 assists per game as well. Remember, he led the NBA in assists this year. Here's McGee going again. This by Sacramento has found a home with the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's LeBron going strong again, scores with a left hand and looking for a foul. CJ McCollum at the controls here tonight, shakes KCP and buries a 3. CJ McCollum. There's more to it than that.
It really is. It's a little more to it than that, but you keep the basic principles. Stop penetration, make him shoot tough jump shots. Much drop off from one to the other.
Remember, if you were with us earlier in the series, the goal with Damian Lillard is try to keep.
Just a statement. They were looking to affect change. They were looking to get action items ramped up. And that's exactly what they did. We thought the counsel of former President Barack Obama. See, Webb?
3-day shutdown. You know, really, Chris, the biggest decision the players had to make was answering the question, is our voice louder and more impactful in our own communities or here in the bubble as a collective? So well, and they deserve so much credit. So many of the great players of the WNBA, kudos to all of them as well.
I was watching some of their games today, and yeah, him and the 3-guard lineup along with Kuzma and Morris, I mean, this is a lineup that should be able to play great defense and switch.
So time to get him a little bit of run. Not sure if we're going to see Waiters tonight. Dion Waiters had some headaches, migraine. As Kuzma hits the jumper. Good start for Kyle Kuzma. Blazers leading by 3. Melo going to work, draws a quick double team and throws it away.
In this league, I don't know if as many players in his position have the same pressure. Good defense right there by Trent. But Kuzma has to always find a way in this series.
Kuzma with the foul here, had the big windup and a great run for the Clippers. Clippers have a chance to close out tomorrow. There's another turnover. Caruso with a couple of turnovers here in the last 2 possessions. CJ McCollum goes to the hole and gets the friendly roll.
Thursday night at 5, we rev up and drive through the lane. It's Kawhi. Maxi Kleba just steps aside. It's a lot better than right in your eye. At 4, Gob City. Rudy Gobert catches and throws it down. Donovan Mitchell fending off and facilitating. Gobert has the hammer. Nikola bringing the electricity at 3. Jokic launches at the end of the first. Good. The Nuggets big man 8 for 8 in the first quarter alone and capped it off with the buzzer beater. At 2, Donovan Mitchell. He flies high, no lie, you know this. Skies and slams, but there can be only one, Jamal Murray. It's like the world stops as he spins and wins. Murray, 42 points, none prettier than this pirouette. Murray carried the Nuggets to a W. It's no trouble, you know he's #1 in your NBA.com top.
To the fullest, he was vivacious and strong through the end and through all his battles, and she wants all of us to be encouraged through the Paul family. And you know who he's close with, you know who he influenced, and again, as his sister Tiffany said, let's be inspired.
The rebound. Anthony Simons will be running as the backup point guard. He's got some scoring talent as well, but he does allow CJ McCollum to play off the ball. James on the attack and count it. LeBron James, strong move to the rim.
Not going to work at all. I mean, you just check this out. He saw LeBron coming downhill, and Melo just couldn't get over there.
Their first playoff appearance in 2013. Lottery to making the playoffs, and as the #1 seed, expectations for a championship. Whiteside gets it deep. He's been banged up tonight. LeBron got his Zonia on him, just backs him down, takes on 2 Blazers and scores and 1 again.
That, oh man, that finger right there.
It's out.
Oh yeah.
It is out. Remember, Damian Lillard had, how about Hassan Whiteside? You could tell he just didn't catch it right, and out the finger goes. Dislocation. You know how it would affect your golf game in your future life.
Yeah, helps you out a lot.
The perfect grip. So LeBron finishes off a 3-point play for LA.
Those are the little things you have to do. You just have to be job. It's just pressure. No guarantees on that, but Caruso making sure he's getting in the way.
And you know Caruso is going to stay engaged the whole. Have opened up a 31-24 lead. Minute and a half to go in this first quarter.
Nice screen there. You have to get some space for Melo, a little bit older. He needs some Portland to get back into the pick and roll game, getting some easy shots. And is that LeBron or is that Magic? Or
baseball in the postseason. James will pull it. Goes up short. Carmelo. I'm going to start being quiet when Melo goes up for a rebound. Nice dish. And good.
Right now, Portland playing a box-and-1 zone on LeBron James, which means he has one guy guarding him and everybody else is zoned up.
And he scores easily on his. Here's Simons now. Puts one up with 5 remaining in the quarter and is fouled on a 3-ball.
Bucket getter. Anthony mixed up when he just, bam, lets it.
Did make 4 starts for the Blazers.
Omaha! Green 18! Yes, sir. Every other day. Keep going. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh.
Just got to clean it up here. They're with the goaltender. Going to counter with Nurkic and Melo here. So Lakers all of a sudden a chance to add to this, and Smith's out of bounds. And quarter break. Hang on a second. Yeah, here's Kuzma, gets off the first shot of the second quarter. Howard with an offensive board. Is back on the floor with 2 fouls after 10 points in his first 7 minutes of the game.
And like you just saw, their 7-footer just brought the ball up. Great point guard on this floor. I know it says KCP, but when AD brings it down, it makes you question that.
Three-pointer up again. This one's down for CJ. Jalen Horde having to check Davis now on the cutter. First half, we're all tied at 40. Blazers would love nothing more than to extend this series. Howard is fouled on his way in. Pretty touch at the end.
And you can fake it. So you see Simons thought that he was going to dribble handoff. He faked it. White. And I think they'll get better with each round as long as they continue to focus on defense. So tough.
As a tandem center position, they're averaging together 17 points, 14 boards in 36 minutes. Down, he wants to move it. Pushes it up ahead. Trent finding McCollum and Kuzma there. Nice defensive play. Spoiling a Portland break. Here's Caruso, all the offensive foul.
Look at this hustle and save. And this is why you love Kuzma. You want him to be able to relax and just...
And the Blazers have to put Nurkic back on the floor maybe a little earlier than Terry Stotts had hoped. Lakers by 2. Bullet pass inside. Howard with the 2-hand. Carmelo with another rebound. And he shakes Anthony Davis. Oh, vintage Melo right there.
This is old school Melo. The 20 shots a game, the braids, the hood. On your back, the younger players have been scoring. And by the way, the game has evolved, and these players are really, really good.
Ooh, and speaking of evolved, Carmelo Anthony's game.
And couldn't find a job. That's when he would just wear his big skull hat in the gym and sweat it out. So don't forget Scully Melo.
Blazers with the lead and right now. CJ McCollum has 17 in the game.
This is when you cut. This is when you move. Let the big fella be your point guard from the post.
Danny Green.
How about the 3-point field goals? We talk about how the game has evolved. Well, it's really evolved behind this 3-point line. The shooting, being able to shoot off of the dribble, the screens, and how about that? The pop back by Melo.
Caldwell Pope. James, he made a couple of long threes in game 4. Touch pass inside. Blazers by 3 with a chance to add to it. McCollum's got 17, leaves it for Nurkic, able to secure it and scores. Horde checks Green. And now LeBron working off the screen from Davis. A little two-man game here. LeBron hesitates. Now he goes, and LeBron competing hard against one another in this series. Down in the corner, KCP. And now LeBron for 3. He's got it. True. LeBron James. 17 points in this first half. Carmelo with 14 points. Looking at that comparison. I think Davis got a hand on it, but Howard backing his way in, and a foul.
Specific orthopedic surgeon that the Blazers work with is not here, so the team wanted him to meet with them, and that's exactly why he left, guys.
All right, good reporting there, Jared. Thank you for that. And without Damian Lillard, the Blazers have stepped up and delivered as Nurkic scores that. Jared, I'd love to hear your reporting on Rondo. Rajon Rondo still has not played yet for the Lakers. What's his status at this point?
Yeah, crazy situation for Rondo. Just to refresh everybody, he had a couple of days ago, but then started warming up on the court prior to game 3. His back acted up on him. He's had severe back spasms. The positive stack this yesterday with the team when they did some 5-on-5 scrimmages. However, not ready to be active just yet for tonight.
And they are in a closeout game tonight, but they're getting all they want from the Portland Trailblazers. Trent kicks it to Melo. He'll fire up another 3. 3 for 3 from behind the arc. He's got 17 now, C-Web.
I tell you what, he's going back in his bag, and that's what you want to see. And speaking of going back in his bag.
Melo show right now, minus Damian Lillard. Here's Melo again, and that was blocked. Great to have you with us in the virtual crowd tonight. Melo.
Life, and remember, Anthony Davis was a point guard in high school, and I know that his father was just as surprised.
Player of the year, won by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Davis certainly made his claim for that. Davis sprung wide open. LeBron was patient, and a bounce pass.
And just made eye contact.
Nurkic all the way in, can't get the bounce. Davis with a rebound. He'll push it. The old point guard, Anthony Davis. A stumble, a dish. Kuzma can't finish it. Howard is there. Kuzma tries again. No.
Going to what works for him. Not the time right now to go rogue and try something else.
Coming to the close of the second quarter, McCollum and Davis. How about McCollum coming away with a rebound there? And it's swatted away. Lakers take it right back. LeBron with his head up. Probing behind the back. Davis to Howard. Two-handed jam.
Big catches the ball. The other one usually relaxes or gets in rebound position. Great find by AD.
Davis has 3 assists in this game. That was halfway down for Trent. Chance at the last shot for the Lakers here. Shot clock is off. Lakers down 3. And a spirited battle here in Game 5. Give all the credit to the Blazers for coming and playing hard from assists you're talking about here, Chris.
This wasn't a play. He just really made with AD, and that's the genius of LeBron. And passing becomes contagious. Have your best player. Whenever your best player loves to pass, everybody else has to follow suit.
LeBron will put up the final shot, and he knocks it down to the half. LeBron James